Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is just briefly about the areas of our managements. Okay, so if we look here, typically those areas of our managements, and then for which we are just seeing is this one here. You can see here, this is, let's say this is Sudan. Okay, this is Mali, Sudan, and there is Madiland. Okay, and then the other area is Kejikeji. Okay, which is also the area for the Bari. This is Bariland and Madiland in Equatoria. So this is in the border of Uganda and Kenya, DRC, Central Africa. Okay, so the reasons is very clear because we know is if you are born, okay, before 2008, if you are born in before 2008 and after 2012, please ensure you vote as well balanced, weight the disadvantages and advantages to compare the guy born in 2008 and the guy born in 2012. So the difference is very huge. There, of course, don't lost or don't lose your faith in any of your communities. Okay, don't lose the faith in any of your communities. So trust what is available, made in relationships with the Moyo, Uganda, KG Sudan. Equatoria must work hard. We said what did is not enough there in the Sudan land. Okay, the word I'm using right now, the word you're using right now, the word the other person is using right now is really and really not enough there in Sudan. Okay, we want to listen to Sudan want to listen to his children's and then her children's. Okay, that is Sudan. Okay, want to listen to those children's voice. If this he or is she, that is their voice matter to them. Okay, who else refused? We become to the victims, of course, and acceptance in this border of East Africans. Okay, we can all together, of course, run to Kenyatta, run to Museveni, and we can still work all our confusions. Okay, we can still work all our confusions in that Sudan land which I saw you there. Is all green, we know. Okay, if it come to this one, the cut area, the cut zones. Okay, that is Sudan, of course, Sudan to the border of Kenyatta, Sudan to the border of Museveni. Okay, for which those words has a lot of confusions. Okay, and now we don't get more impressed by local business. We can only memo Equatorial Sudan's did well since the coup of Joseph Lago. Okay, which lasted at least less than 24 hours because the coup of Equatoria, the Mahdi guy, coups lasted for less than 24 hours, and then the coup of this Dinga and Nuer, which is South Sudan or the SPLA, lasted for 2 decades, 3 decades, 4 decades. So it's too much. Okay, so that is politically they turned our childhood face into ghost hosting. We are hosting ghost faced. Okay, so a return back to Sudan is our motion. Okay, should we will return our grandkids to the streets of Uganda, Sudan, large as a proud Sudanese if we want to, otherwise not for this one, otherwise not for this one for evildoers, which is the SPLM and the SPLA. Okay, the SPLA baptisms doesn't really helps our preaching successful. If you are ladies, you are gentlemen, you are born in Sudan, the years is 2008, and after 2012 we have a big differences here, but those differences you have to weight our disadvantages and disadvantages. You compare it, and then you remain where you fit better. Okay, so we need, of course, we who are born in 2008, we are born in 2008, and then now you are born in Sudan, the land which is cut by this SPLA, which is the South Sudan. So you are born 2012. You are very younger than me. I'm born in 2008, and then you are born in 2012. Okay, we need peace more and more proud to be a Sudanese in this the same land which is called South Sudan, and then the same land which is called the SPLA land in Sudan. Okay, so that is the two victims here. Wait, these ones understand it. You are now, if you, as a child, you are now 12 years old, and then I could be more than 12 years old. I'm now this one. I'm now 14 years old as a child because I was born in 2008, and then you were born in 2012. Okay, you are really 10 years away, and then I'm really different. I'm really 14 years away from you. Okay, that is the 2 years different, 4 years difference we have there in our birth certificates. Otherwise, the devil is a liar, and then why can we support your church enemies? If it come to this one, the church you went from Germany, okay, you want to construct the church of Mali, Sudan, the land which I saw you there green, okay, on the front photos, and then the guy was building a church there. We told this guy, how safe is this one, the SPLA to you? So you are investing within them. You have to agree, you have to sign the papers with them. If you want to invest there, you sign the papers with those peoples. We cannot do much because we are born 2008, and then you were born 2012. That's when you went and you are investing with the SPLA. You are younger, and then we tend to be older. Okay, so we are not reasoning together. So the enemy turned back to wherever they belongs. Okay, you are no longer at the Lord house in Mali, and this is how. Okay, why and who sent you to Mali in these war times to build investments? Are you crazy? If you did this in Germany and for the Germany peoples, you would have went upgrade other than the failure. Okay, you would have get upgraded house other than getting your house demolished. That's what we meant. Okay, you can get those house at least constructed. The house may get upgraded. Maybe you are getting stairs to another levels, and then now the wind, even the minor wind come, and then you have to crumple yourself because the wind feels selfish. The wind is a Sudanese, and then you sound there Sudanese. You have two mouths. You are one way SPLA, which is the South Sudanese, and then one way the Sudan, and then you went back to invest. That's your failure. Okay, I told you when you were moving, and then you told us Sudan is ugly. You told us this is our Sudan, which we have there is very big, and then you people now develop. You went to schools, you got skills, and then you beat a small map. You guys, you thought the small map is reasoning more than the big map. The big map is a big warehouse, okay? Is a big warehouse for us. And then you people now narrow that big warehouse like let's say it happened in Denmark. SPLA is a head office in Denmark. They work in Denmark. Now the same you people, you kick away Nigeria. Nigeria is to the border of Sudan. Nigeria has a brotherhood to Sudan. And then how many brothers with the Nigerians there that we cannot recognize from Chad? We the Ugandan, we cannot recognize from Chad. Because Nigerians, we can access Nigeria from Chad, between Chad and Central. That's when we can feel the importance of Nigeria. But today, if you look at the map, Nigeria is miserable, is pushed away, meters away, and then we don't have those resources coming from those countries to help sustain our business. The business is collapsed. Why you create the SEDO to feed your families, not to feed the entire Sudanese who are there. That is overview areas. And then you call the map, which we designed as a big warehouse, as a city mall. Now you want to set a fire over these city malls, okay? The city mall of Sudan, because they look ugly for you. And then anytime you come, you can demolish it and then escape. You can demolish it and then escape, and then you are creating the poverties there. You don't know. Sudan is a big warehouse and has a lot of regions which are brothers, and then a brothers helping a brothers helping a brothers. Okay, a sister helping a sister helping a brother helping a sister. Overview. So there is a long history there. Now you block those criteria, and then we have to no longer talk about it there. We Equatoria to Uganda. We have no voice. If this is our land there, we told the guy not to build that church if it's a church, and then now the church roof is disappeared or cannot complete the church, and then people doesn't support the completions. And then this useless investment which they are running there, they should not tolerate investing. Okay, so if any person come as a company like the SPLA, and then you will help them reach their faith, you expect you will help reach their faith, because now they come as an SPLA and then they cut this land, divided these countries, 5 countries this way, and then 5 countries that end, and then we have other more countries which is united with this big warehouse. Now they have no voice, no nothing. So how do you see yourself? Are you helping them? You want to help them? That's if you're helping, and then that is the disasters there, and then you should have the agreement with them. You are them, and then you are not the rest of the people that you left in the camp, okay, over Uganda or Kenya. Okay, because you stood in its weaknesses. Reform to my church leaders of Mali, and then that's fix Sudan, okay, fix Sudan as a motherland, and then that is to get a really life of a Sudanese living, if that could be what we should obtain in that particular regions, and then that could be the particular areas we should emphasize and then originate, because we trust. That is, otherwise it's the beginning for all of us in the motherland, which is Mali, and then Mali Uganda, Mali Sudan. We call it Mali Sudan, Mali Uganda, because it's located in the border to central, west, east, which is East Africa at large. Okay, so that is Uganda, Sudan, Kenya, and then DRC, Ethiopia, Central Africa, Chad, Libya, Egypt, and then overhead there. That is what we try to mention. Okay, an overview. So the rest of the issues is the concern is different. If you see this land here on the background there, you can see that is a brick house. It's a small building there. Guy just invested. Is even less than what it is. So, but they invested, and then the whole thing collapsed. But how painful was it to the individuals? Because that is an small investment. But the land is very big there, of course. Whatever is a small investment, they make it purposely to call the rest of the investors to come and invest. But are we saying, is it the land is saved? That is not saved. We are saying that is a two-mouthed, three-mouthed moving there. The issue is very conflicted. They have a lot of light-skinned children there, which are Sudanese from West Equatoria, East Equatoria, Central Equatoria. And then those people, if you don't see them on the street, and then maybe they are the one hiding in Nigeria. They are comedians now. They don't even call themselves Sudanese there. They don't call themselves Equatorian. They don't claim even their father's name on the YouTubes. And then, but they are very busy. They're very busy. They're running their business. And if they are the one in Kenya, or they are the one in Kampala, and then that is what I really don't. Okay. So you see there are some YouTubers in Gulu, there are some YouTubers anywhere. You see those YouTubers. I don't know if they're the one, if no, and then if they happen to show up and then they got fired, I don't know. I really don't know, and I don't really care. Some, because those guys, there are quite many of them there. I don't know, and then because it's not easy to follow those guys, and then it's not easy to make it possible, and then for which that is your own policies and then your own ideal, and then for which you should observe is if you can succeed. Okay, if you can succeed, if you build yourself to now, you want to invest such kind of investment over East Africa, rather than going to the war zones. That is the war zones. Why you go there? You see there is a war, and then yeah, even if you build one house like that, the house you have to ensure, yeah, as we mentioned there, espelate doors. You know how their espelate doors look like, how the South Sudanese people door look like, very ugly. Okay, it's very ugly because they are not securing the road. There is no road going there. That is all disasters. And then they want everybody to copy them because their door look very ugly. Has a lot of dead people there, and then they leave it there, and then they want people to follow them. Why? So it's not good. So the best is to trust the Sudan you have, and then use it the way you want, for your safety, for your whatever you comes around. You invest wealth. That's what we said as a Sudanese. We told you guys, we said that is all the SPLS cases, making those our doors, messing our doors over that land of Africa. Okay, messing the doors, all the doors very dirty, awkward. If you look there, even you cannot put your white person. You are in a white land. You are in North America. Let's say you make a friendship with a white person, and then you want to take the white person now. Where are you guys gonna sit? You're gonna sit in a funeral homes? That is not good. All compound look at funeral homes. There is no homes. That's why everything is dumped. It's created by the SPLS, and then they leave it, and then they make their names South Sudan. So how possible can you support that? That's why building enemies investment is what you tend. You can lose it anytime, any moment. You will lose it. That's why they're losing. They're not really making it good, because you are not reasoning there. You are not really doing much, and then there is nothing much there to be invested. You see, so the best is this one: you trust, and then you make the availabilities. When it comes to that, because you have your communities. Of course, every communities understand your portfolios, you are Sudanese. You build your portfolio, you are Sudanese. You invested at least within your communities. There is investments. If those investment is there, they will realize, yeah, this guy invested in this one. Yeah, let them come, do their work. We don't have anything with them. That's why they look more reasonably invest. You either invest in East Africa other than going to the rebel zones. You are creating another problems for the people you left in East Africa. That is not safe. And then you're gonna cause there. Of course, Sudan want to hear your voice. You're a child there, a Sudan child. They want to hear your voice. Yeah, you go there, you want to cause this much problems, and then you carry the problems back to East Africa, and then you cannot end it there. You see, so the best is this one. When you have yourself, you build up well here, and then you go there, you cannot even freak off because you stand as filmed. You have a lot of backups to do there. If you don't, and then that's how you are failing. There is no clear contract signed. There is no clear motion signed. There is escaped victims which were chased by SPLA, and then they escaped, and then they tend they want to build. That is not building now. Okay, because they defeated some certain group of people, and then now they took the opportunities if they can try to invest that all the memos. Okay, like the same SPLAs were doing that. They are capturing within the Juba to succeed, but that version doesn't even succeed. Okay, so the best is this one. They have to reform their church leaderships so that their investments move hands in hands within community wants and then within community needs. Otherwise, that is me, Wayne Hassan, as is it on.